Good evening, everyone. It is I, Yyfgarl Thundercop, bringing you Total War Warhammer. Now, as I said, it's Homie Christmas month coming up, and my good friend, Nick Kuhn, would love to see Total War Warhammer, an Orcs campaign, and he's given me freedom to pick what Orc faction I play. We're going to be doing the Old World. I actually have most of the DLCs. Now, with the Greenskins, you got the WAAAAAGH, the Underway, extensive unit roster with aggressive infantry, fast cavalry monsters, initial challenge normal. You also have the Crooked Moon, which, I like the Crooked Moon a lot, actually. They're very fun. But I told him I was going to play the Bloody Handz, which, they're just orcs, but more tribally. Now, here's the thing. Our starting lord, we have to pick a starting lord. We only get one as... You only get one as the Bloody Handz. And that's WAAAAAGH, the Great Green Prophet, who is one of my favorite, yet also most hated characters in this franchise. You don't know why? Because every time I'm playing dwarves, this fucker will show up at the worst moments and you'll kill him. He's like crabs. He just keeps coming back. Now, he's a faction leader, powerful shaman, master of the lore of the Big WAAAAAGH, unique settlement building chain available, can unlock Spleen Ripper, a unique warboar mount. You also can start off with a fucking giant. I feel like that's pretty good. Now we're gonna read his backstory. Ever since WAAAAAGH Ud Ara Zahubu dragged the Bone-Nosed tribe up to greatness after accidentally turning their original shaman into a squiggly beast, he has claimed to speak directly for Gork and Mork, the great green gods. The savage orc shaman has crossed the Southlands and headed deep into the Badlands, joining tribes and rekindling the spark of the WAAAAAGH in them that they may have lost. His words and presence can lift a tribe to greater things in the name of Gork, or perhaps Mork. In the land of the dead, WAAAAAGH joined the Spotted Skulls tribe, leading them to victory against the Undead Legions and their animated statuary. Undead Legions and their animated statuary. There are many other examples, Undead Legions and their animated statuary. There are many other examples of WAAAAAGH's interventions, and Undead Legions and their animated statuary. There are many other examples of WAAAAAGH's interventions, and so his reputation is spread far and wide. Among most tribes, his arrival seems a blessing that Mork, or Gork maybe, has chosen them for some special mission. Not all war bosses are so welcoming, however. Some view WAAAAAGH with suspicion, reckoning he comes always on the eve of events set in motion already, taking the credit even though it was the bosses that did all the zogging work in the first place. They argue that a WAAAAAGH can happen and countless do without WAAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Whatever the truth, WAAAAAAGH certainly believes he was put on his... Whatever the truth, happen and countless do without WAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Happen and countless do without WAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Whatever the truth, happen and countless do without WAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Whatever the truth, WAAAAAAGH certainly believes he was put on this mortal plane as a tool of the green gods, and when orcs... They argue that a WAAAAAGH can happen and countless do without WAAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Whatever the truth, WAAAAAAGH certainly believes he was put on this mortal plane as a tool of the green gods, and when orcs believe something, they do... They argue that a WAAAAAGH can happen and countless do without WAAAAAAGH present to trigger them. Whatever the truth, WAAAAAAGH certainly believes he was put on this mortal plane as a tool of the green gods, and when orcs believe something, then fate has a habit of making it true. Let's get in this. So basically, the backstory is, we showed up, we're all like, man, Grimgor, you're so cool. Grimgor's like, zog off, go help out the Bloody Handz. And WAAAAAGH's like, alright, and then he just gritties across the land. He's always dancing, and I love him.
The green gods have led you to Yyfgarl, Lord WAAAAAGH. What do they whisper now? Are the Badlands ready for the taking? The nearby area is teeming with tribes of inferior greenskins. To the east, the Teeth Snatchers and Red Fangs gather, eager to exploit you and regain lost lands. Yet you are chosen by the gods. They will see that you prevail. Demonstrate your strength to these weaklings, and tribes of lesser orcs will flock to your banner, freeing you to pursue your twisted prophecies. The stunted dwarfs that dwell in the mountains around you should provide plentiful quarry. There are many who will not listen to your words, who call you misguided or mad. They will be brought to heel. You have foreseen it. You are the great green prophet, WAAAAAGH. You have been promised greatness by the gods. Now go and claim it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Now here we go. There. Now I'm going to do something that y'all might think is a little crazy here. Because I want to point something out. You know how this building right here only goes up to tier 3? It's probably better to put that in a minor settlement. Because that only goes up to 3, and you're going to waste a slot. Because we only have finite slots here. I was watching Legend of Total War play this. Now sadly that means we have to get rid of our Orc Gathering Camp. For now. Which, wait, does that mean I still... Can I recruit? Can I, like, cheese the system? Yes, I can.
Yes, he'll be proper good.
Okay, so we're gonna just recruit a little bit more. And then I'm gonna put in a... Actually, gonna put in an economy building. Obedience... Huh. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put in a, Oh yeah, I have the DLC, so I have some nasty skulkers. So that should be pretty good if I feel like being cheesy with it. Anyways, we're gonna build a muster field instead, and I'm probably gonna maybe want to put in an economy building. Now, we can't research anything yet, because we don't have the Goblin Tinkering Workshop, because orcs are kind of stupid. Alright.
Let's take what should be ours.
So what's their garrison like? I think we can take it. Hell, I know we can take it. Just gonna upgrade that building. Oh, let's go. In fact, actually, should I put this guy in my army? Actually, you know what? This guy's gonna be with us. He's gonna need a name. We're gonna call him Doug the Man Eater. Because he only comes out at night. Oh, and it even says he's a... Alright. Positive outcome. Go! You know, I shouldn't be surprised. Ah! Wait. Oh. Right. That's not good. The game's like, oh, I see what you're trying to do, cocksucker. Okay, it's gonna be a couple turns before anything gets done. Oh, and they're recruiting, they're mustering. Okay.
Eyes ready.
They won't be useful. But God, they can soak a hit. Oh God, they're growing in strength. Already? Oh, shit. This is not good.
Fire spills. Kill the gigs. Heading out.
You know what? We're just gonna go for Bitterstone Mine. I play this game. I just thought like, oh hey, maybe it'll count the troops. I guess it destroys it before the ending. So shit. Okay. We're gonna move up here.
Going.
We're gonna get some Goblin Archers. This is where my buddy's gonna be like, why are you getting Goblin Archers? They're meant to die. They say expendable. Sometimes a unit you can just chuck out and let die is more valuable than a unit that can kill 15 but still die.
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your...
Sure, yeah, peace treaty.
Consider their offer.
Not very orcish, but you know. Alright, now it's time to show off my moves. Alright, now you're probably thinking, Yyfgarl, why not an auto-resolve? Oh, well, simple. Fuck them. I want to whoop some ass. I want to put boots to asses. Against Gouger Tooftaka. Huh. Must be Korean. Now, this is a mechanic that has to do with when you have a magic-based character, or a wizard as a lord. You can gamble for more favorable winds of magic. Ayy. It always pays to gamble. Remember that, kids. If you learn anything from the Y-Man, it's the gambling pays off. Now, we're gonna do something pretty sick nasty. Watch this. Now, shebang. Look at that perfect checkerboard. This might actually not be that good of a checkerboard. Well, whatever. Put Wurzog in the front, along with our big giant boy. Put them in guard mode, put them in skirmish mode, group them up, lock that formation, bang. Let's set them on their way. Like, look at this. Hang on, let me just turn that off. Just look at this. Just Wurzog elite. Look, he's got his Savage Orcs to his right. That's his left. And he's got his miniature men, his manlet crew behind him. Short Kings rejoice. Very diverse range, the Orc faction. You got Giants, your standard UK soccer fan. Now, Goblin Archers are not good. They suck ass. But they're expendable and cheap. And I'm balling on a budget. So just remember that. We're actually going to send our Boar Boys over here, because do a little thing that I learned from a YouTuber called Zerkovich that Nick Kuhn told me about, called Hammer and Anvil. It's super effective if you can do it right. It's not hard to do, but you know, if you can do it, it's bloody effective. And we're going to fast forward time a little bit. Oops. And if you shift, you can actually paint how they go. We gotta be careful, because they will turn to intercept. See, they're already starting to turn to intercept them. Okay, everyone's getting close. Yeah, now here's the thing. You've all seen me play Total War before. You've seen me play Empire, but this is vastly different. See, imagine WAAAAAGH is George Washington. Alright, are you imagining it? Alright, good. Because it's awesome. Now imagine instead of being on a group of horsemen, he's in the fight, just slapping shit. Now, granted, we're not going to be sending WAAAAAGH into frontline, because he is a wizard. He's a shaman. They are not that strong, health-wise or armor-wise. But they know magic. He's got the Gaze of Mork. Which actually, we're going to send the Great Green Prophet up on that hill, because that's a high angle. Look at him. He's like, man, I'm a... You know, I know an orc. Now, these aren't like the Skyrim orcs where they're like, we believe in the code of Valakat. No, they're like stupider, but they're like mushroom people. They're fungus. So they're still just as hilarious, but probably technically thriving. We're talking like, excuse me. Alright, now we actually don't want the giant to go slapping into the goblin, because if I'm correct... hang on, let me turn back on the unit card. They technically are good against large units because they have a little thing called a spear. Alright. Now watch this. From the cut! Ah! It's like an artillery barrage. Ah! And now, we hit them with the... I probably can send WAAAAAGH in. Actually, we're going to send in the goblins to meet up. See, look, they're already getting their ass kicked. They're goblins. Here's the thing. Goblin archers may suck. We have 4 of them. 5 of them. And let's see, the front line of each has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5 is 50. That's 50 arrows being shot in just the front row. I don't care who you are, that hurts. Oh, I want to show my buddy Nick Kuhn something cool. Watch what happens when I hit insert on this cavalry unit. Watch this. This is fucking great. Like you're in the front line. You're in the charge. Charge, my poor men. They ride piggies, and I think that's cool. Now where the fuck you going? Yeah! Yeah, show us your asses. Show us your asses. You even change what one you're in. Here, look at that. And we're gonna hit him with... Hit him with another. Shebang! I ain't done. Effigy of the Git. Okay, you like that? Get him, WAAAAAGH! Now, do you see WAAAAAGH's already kind of getting a little worked? Wait, is that his old shaman in his back? His wicker basket backpack? And with that Shiakazi! I don't think that did anything. Oh god. Giant help! No, don't attack him! Help me, you jackass! Run! Oh God! Help me! Oh God, this glorious victory has become a close one. What? No. Oh wait, no, we don't have 5. We have 3. So 8 times 3, that's 24 arrows being shot from the front. Uh-oh. Hurt! Okay, now. See? Nothing to worry about. Yeah! Wow, I cocked that up. I just want to show off Warzogg's moves. Decisive. No. Okay, game. You'll, like, demolish them. They'll be like, damn, that was close. They really gave you a tough time. Meanwhile, like, you'll literally almost lose your lord, and they'll be like, damn, you fucking whooped them. Ah. But no, I think that's a good example of my strategic knowledge. You know, send in the guy I said, let's not have him frontline. And just proceed to send him into frontline. Wow, look how much kills the cavalry got. That's the power of a good charge. Especially when you hit them from behind. No one likes getting hit from behind. But here's another cool factor about playing as orcs, is you get something called a WAAAAAGH meter. The more fights we win, the more of a WAAAAAGH we get. Now here's the thing, we can sack this for a good chunk of change, loot and occupy it for a good chunk of change, but everyone hates us. We can raise it, or we can occupy it, which has more of a long-term benefit. Now, Wurzog has a level. Now you're all probably wondering, oh, I wonder what Yyfgarl's going to put it into. We're actually going to go shoot for Lightning Strike. You can utterly destroy people with Lightning Strike. Actually, I could have got Spleen Ripper, which might have been good in that call, but again, your first 6 levels should be to get Lightning Strike. And really, I mean, honestly, you can get, like, you can get Out Clevering, or honestly, you're all pretty good. But I will want to go into the spells. I think the spells are a little more important than getting, you know, because he's not really a frontline. His magic, like, you want to get the Fist of Gork, and Brainburster, and Power of Dawa, and all this. You eventually can get the Foot of Gork. You tell me you don't want a spell called the Foot of Gork? Alright. Now that we're here, you know what, actually, I will recruit some. Now here's the sad part. Now we're going to have a muster field, so we're going to replace that. And we're actually going to upgrade Wurzogg's camp. Actually, we're going to upgrade this to Wurzogg's camp. Now granted, we got to worry about the Dragonhorn, the guys at Dragonhorn. Says Doug kind of got on his first mission. I love you, Doug, but you couldn't have done that. Alright, now, I'm going to get us some nasty skulkers. We're going to get 1 rank of nasty skulkers. Because I think right now, and maybe some orc. You're probably wondering, Nasty Skulkers aren't expendable. You'll notice that for goblins. It's because this is a DLC unit. You get this with the Crooked Moon DLC. And you're probably wondering, oh, wait, well, you know, should you really be using that? I'm just going to say, yeah, I have them. Now, I'm going to do my best to explain mechanics that I know of.
I knows much more.
Alright, what do you want? Oh, they want an NAP. Okay. Hey, Doug's back. Guess who's back with a brand new rap? Ah. I have Doug commit domestic terrorism. Hey, wait a minute. How's he recruiting? Oh, must be global recruitment, actually. Alright, Doug, go commit domestic terrorism on their tent. Damn it, Doug! Oh well, he's trying. Cut him some slack, everyone. It's his first time being a domestic terrorist. You know, it's funny that I named him the Man-Eater, and then I said he only comes out at night. I totally forgot he's a Night Goblin Shaman, so he really is a Man-Eater. Whoa, here he comes. Watch out, boys, he'll chew you up. Whoa, here he comes. He's a Man-Eater, Man-Eater. Alright.
Let's take what should be ours.
Now, eventually, due to me having the DLCs, I will have something called Regiments of Renown, and I will be using these, because so will the enemy. I bet you money, Thorgrim Grudgebearer has Ekron miners already, because he's a cock, and I hate him, but I love him at the same time. He is a certified PIMP. Nah, I mean. Alright, so we could use a little more frontline. Oh wait, we got that. So I'm actually going to get an Orc Error Boy. Just to round out our ranged. I like to have 6 infantry, 6 mid-range, or I like to have 6 infantry, 6 ranged infantry, and then I like to have, that gives me some wiggle room on what else I want. You know, like I can get me some nasty skulkers. By the way, these things, I'll explain them when we get there. So right now, I'm going to end my turn, because we really can't do much. Wardzog kind of got cooked in that last fight, because I made a very stupid mistake. Alright, what does Doug do if I deploy him? Alright, he's a shaman, so actually maybe just deploying Doug would be a good idea.
Cut my sapping finger, old pointy boss.
Alright, so I think we got... I don't know, I'm gonna move up. Because here's the thing, as long as I'm in my province, I can still recruit, so... Let's see. I'm gonna recruit another Nasty Skulker, because here's the thing, we can do something pretty cool with Nasty Skulkers. Now here's the thing, as Warzog, you generally... I probably shouldn't have destroyed that building. Because, in all honesty, as I say, in all honesty, Savage Orc units, you probably should spam those as Warzog. Alright. Gonna put a boss tent so we get more obedience. That's gonna be a big pain in the ass. Alright. So you know what? I think we're good to take this guy on. Or not. I'll put the banner of swiftness on these guys. That way they can just be like a missile. Alright. This might be a challenge. Appears he went... Now, I could just try and siege him out. He's got 6 turns, but he does have the advantage. So I'm going to quick save, actually. I know some people are like, oh, Yyfgarl, are you going to cheese it? And it's like, no, it's not cheesing. I'm just saying it's like I don't want to have to derail the entire playthrough. So we're going to encircle and see how that goes. Really, right now, the Teeth Snatchers, I think, are kind of our biggest problem. I probably could actually confederate them, but I'd probably go poor in the attempt. Now, confederation is something you can do as certain factions. What? Carry out a successful assassination. Okay. Alright, Doug. Oh, let me zoom in on him. Doug? Aw, he says he's the little wall. That's adorable. Alright. So he hasn't attacked us yet. Doug. Doug.
Curse him, boss.
Why can't he... Oh, is it because he undeployed in this turn? Whatever. I don't really like using agents, specifically because 9 times out of 10 I feel like some agents just are better. Although I won't lie, it is... Because, like, the fact that you can just lose one, they can die if they fail missions. Alright, Doug. Okay, is it because he's being sieged that we can't do anything? See, now they're losing fightiness. That's a thing you gotta worry about with the orcs. This bar, it's a catch-22. It's a double-edged sword. You get it high enough, you get a free max stack army of just good orc units. That's called a WAAAAAGH. You know, a WAAAAAGH. Like Chief Wiggum. But if it goes low, they start fighting each other, because orcs are your average European soccer fans. So we're actually going to have Doug just stay deployed. If I can click on him.
I'll rub me lucky shrunken it.
Alright. See, their fightiness is low. So if I looked at this now, our chance... We're going to keep going. Because they've lost a little bit. Okay. Gork, or Mork, has blessed me with a brain that I'm going to use. The Great Green Prophet is a master of the mind games. You could call him a cerebral assassin, if you will. Now, I know this isn't the most riveting gameplay, but they do have the advantage. They technically have... Oh, Grimgor got a wall going. Good for him. Good for him. See, that bar's climbing ever up towards us. 3 more turns. Because their fightiness is low. I don't know if attrition stacks, but, you know. Although I never like that whole, the spells that are good from an angle. Unless it means from a high angle, because it's like half the time you're never going to have a high angle. Oh no, some of these spells. Was prancing around a campfire in some bone-jangling, feather-waving dance, your shaman over-gyrated his hips, tripped over a gobbo, and dived headfirst into the fire, getting severely burned. The boys are disturbed. Damn it, Doug. He thrusted too hard.
Get at me, Ed.
Oh. Doug gritty too hard. Doug pop and lock too hard and burned his face. Oh my god, that's great. That is hilarious. I honestly love that. I hate it, because now he's gone. He should be wounded. Now here's the thing, the AI are cowards. They will only fight you when they have when they have the advantage. And look at that attrition. Let's see our chances now. Look, that is... balance of power is vastly in our favor. Now, I'm going to take one more turn, really get the most out of this. Now, you're probably thinking, Yyfgarl, you're at turn 15. You should have, like, 3 settlements by now. And you're probably right, I should. But, you know, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. There's no turn limit. Oh, what do the Scalyi want? They want... Well, you know what? Maybe I can confederate them if they like me enough. I don't know. And that's how it is with the doors. I thought it was a power thing. Alright. Bro, yeah. One more turn. One more turn, everybody. Look at that. Actually, someone say, why don't you just wait the 5 turn? Alright, I'm much more comfortable fighting this army now, so let's do it. So we're gonna... Now, here's my thing. The reason why I really like a checkerboard formation is if they run into it, they're kind of boned because the AI will fold around. Usually, like to put their guys in big lines, so they'll fold around the infantry, and the archers. Well, I don't know if it works really with archers. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually going to not gamble. No, you know what? Fortune favors the bold. See? Gork or Mork is on my side. Alright, now what do I want to do here? Actually, I'm going to show you all what the nasty skulkers do. Alright, you see this white line? Watch this. Boom. See how where I can put them? They have a thing called Vanguard Deployment. Now, if you've played a Total War game, you're probably like, wow, Yyfgarl, I already knew that. But for those in the cheap seats who've never played a Total War game, now you're probably wondering, didn't your skirmisher militiamen in Total War Empire have that? And it's like, yes, you would be correct on that. Alright. Remember not to touch the nasty skulkers. God damn it. There we go. Alright, that should be better of a checkerboard. Alright, we're gonna put him here, sort of as like the spear, tip of our spear. Actually, we're going to remove the nasty skulkers, because they should not be... Okay, I actually might move the nasty skulkers over here. There. Alright. Look at that. And the thing about nasty skulkers is you do want to wait until they Now here's the thing, they might actually get noticed by these wolf chariots. These wolf riders, which would suck, but again, as long as they're kind of shot to shit from just being sucking. Now you're probably wondering, why are they not, you know, rushing out to sortie? Because they have the advantage. You have to march, they don't. In fact, it's why I turned off the timer for battles, because as much as I know that's a feature, it really sucks when the AI would rather time you out than fight you. Now, unless you get artillery, because then the AI knows that if it stands still, you're fucked. Or knows if it stands still, or knows if it stands still, it's fucked. Or, knows if it stands still. The AI knows if it stands still. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. The AI knows if it stands still, it's... The AI knows if it stands... The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. You get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say is, the AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. I feel like my brain, when I'm trying to say that, it feels like my brain is like, you've used your quota, succeeded your limit on S's for this sentence. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. Okay, it feels like my brain wants to put an S at the end of stills. The AI knows if it stands still, it's fucked. Holy shit, why did that work? Sorry about that. I legitimately have really bad brain issues with that. It bothers the fuck out of me, because it makes also reading really fucking annoying. Now here's the thing, the best part is most of their really high tier units, aka the Wolf Riders, which these aren't high tier, but for their army. Now here's the thing, we have a Giant, which is pretty high tier already. I'm just going to fast forward, this is going to take 8 years. Alright, hold on, I'm going to... have them move up. Hopefully they don't get noticed. Because they're currently... they're technically invisible right now. See, what we want to do is when the lines collapse, we can have the Nasty Skulkers come in, because they get a backstab bonus. Which, by the way, this smoke bomb seems fucking useless. It's not. I legitimately thought that, this affected me. I'm like, that's fucking useless. Why would I ever use that? Alright. Holy shit, guys. Come on. Lord, my lord. God. It's like going to Glasgow. Oh man, you know, I'm starting to see why they hate the dwarves so much. It's because these guys speak in very thick Cockney accents. Or like dockworker British accents. And the dwarves kind of speak universally in Scottish. Like a Scottish accent from what I've gathered. Alright. The issue is... how do we begin this engagement? Yeah, the AI likes to play super passive. Hit him with the Shiakazi. Oh, big hit. Alright, so now we're going to want to have our archers actually take on the... This might fuck up our box or square or checkerboard formation, but again... Yeah, we're going to hit him with the... that one. Oh, strong versus character. Alright, I probably should have used that on the... Help me, you jackasses! Okay, now we're gonna cycle up. Probably didn't need to... No! You go attack these guys, and then you go attack these guys. Yeah, here's the issue, is they're obstructed. Okay, so we're... Again, cavalry is very important in these fights. Because again, watch just the leadership of these guys tank. See, it's already tanking, and then watch their health bar, just skadoosh. Actually, go and attack these guys, because I fucking... I'll see if he can, like, Shiakuji they ass. That was a good hit. Oh, watch as he's smacking him. Let's see if he snacks him. Alright, let's go for Grizz Guts. Okay, did he just, like, flex and kill them? He's just like, oh, he Hulk Hogan posed on him. Yeah, see, just look at the health of these goblins just dropping because they're getting backstabbed by the nasty skulkers. And you know what? Like, our army's taken some licks. I won't lie. It could have gone better. Where's our boar boys? Oh, there they are. They're chasing down those guys. Okay, well, you go, actually, now that they're far enough away. That's the thing about range cavalry. I fucking hate them. Because their AI is set to skirmish mode. So 9 times out of 10, you will just sprint after them. So if you have a fast enough unit, or a throwaway unit, you can literally just be like, you get nothing. Actually, you know, don't go for Grizz Guts. If we kill him, that'll cause a massive rout. Let's just watch this. Oh, no. Oh, you can do that on the giant? I didn't know that. You just watch. See, Grizz Guts is a wizard, so he's not very good at a melee fight. If Doug was here, he would have less winds of magic. But we can't have nice things in the hood. Now, can we? No, no, go after him. Kill him. Boom! Okay, he's using his Thum on him. There, he's dead. See how across the board their morale just shot? And they literally just all broke. Score 1 for the boys back home. And what the... Gork beam! Oh! Chemical warfare. God, I love this game. Nothing feels better than a fight going good. Now, granted, we kind of got cooked in that fight. And I would like to replace these goblins, because again, they're expendable. God, they killed 44 people? What the fuck? Bro! That's the gobbo of gobbos. It's like a mini gang of Skarsnicks. Of course he killed the most. Fucking, I need to name him. I should name him. Because giants are like a singular unit. I generally don't like to rename units. I like to maybe think of like a thematic name, like if they get like a certain high rank, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what the Regiment of Renown is. Is like, you know, they're like a special named unit from the lore. Like you can get Ekron Miners, as I said. Alright, we're hitting on 50 minutes here. Almost an hour. I think we got it. We're off to a good start. I'm actually going to put this banner on... Ooh. Can I put this on the Boar Boys? No, it's either swiftness or a charge bonus. I like them being faster. So actually, I'll put that on the Giant, so when he just charges into people, just... Alright, now we're going to occupy. I'm wondering, why am I not looting? I don't know, I just feel like it takes more time. Yeah, we sadly don't get the Trickster Shard, but I don't care. And hey, we got some regiments over now.
Gork and Mork are coming.
Alright. I'm gonna build one of those boss tents. Oh, actually... Yeah, I feel like that's a good choice, honestly. Because dealing with obedience, it's cumulative for the province, I'm pretty sure. It fucking sucks when you have to stop your warpath to fucking worry about, like, settlements. I wonder, can I confederate the Skull
Relations
Boys?
with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your
Oh, they're...
situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
You know what? Just to put us on the path of that, we now have a defensive alliance. Now we still have to deal with the Teeth Snatches.
That's all we need. More boys to sort.
I could peace treaty them, and then try and confederate them, which would end the war in a lack of conflict. You fucking imagine that? Just an orc being like, "Whoa, oi, boys, we've spent enough blood, orc blood." Like the end of World War II. Income from raiding, income from looting, income from sacking. I don't even sack that often. 3 up to profit. God, I guess raiding. That way when I do raid, I get some money, money, money. Money. Alright, so we're going to call this big guy Mega Dylan. He looks like a Dylan to me. Look at him. And... oh, what? No! Okay, he's still Mega Dylan. And we're going to call... is Doug back yet from his journey? Okay, so no. It might not be a good idea to confederate. I mean, it might. I don't know what... because here's the thing. That army, I don't know what's in it. And that might actually cripple my income. But granted, if it gets to a point where, I wonder, can I confederate the Greenskins?
We're gonna shake it.
That would make me lose my shit, just like, oh. We eventually will be going to war with the Greenskins. They're not going to be our friend for long. Trust me on that. But, no, I think this is going pretty good. So far. We've got 3 settlements in one video. Someone's going to say, that's not a lot. Hell, if we really wanted, we could try and confederate the Scabby Eyes. But, again, I don't like that army being there. Because if they didn't have an army, I would definitely confederate in a heartbeat. Because, although that would mean that the... well, we already are at war with the dwarves. honestly, I could peace treaty and maybe try confederating the Teeth Snatches, which, if you're wondering, that's their currency. That's why they're called the Teeth Snatches. And that would put... But here's the thing. It's not good. Confederation sounds like a great thing. It's a mixed blessing, because you do get all their territory. You also inherit a lot of their burdens, too. Like, people generally don't like it when you wave your dick around, taking people's power. And as orcs, we don't have penises. So we're just literally waving our hips at nothing. But there is a penalty. More nations dislike you for that. But anywho, thank you all for watching. I've been Yyfgarl. This has been Total War Warhammer Bloody Handz. And I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned some things about this game you didn't. I, for one, think this is one of my favorite Total War games. Some people talk about how this was the nail in the coffin, and I sort of agree, because there's a time and place, like, history and fantasy can coexist in a franchise. I'm just going to say that. Like, I'm sorry, but if they remake Total War Napoleon, as much as Napoleon running around, like, slashing people with his sword and, like, killing swaths of Austrians would sound really cool, it would probably take a lot of people out of the franchise. But if they sold it as a fantasy game, like a power fantasy, like, oh, hey, what if we, you know, like they did sort of like a Romance of the Three Kingdoms has two modes, realistic and fantasy, where it's like, one is about, like, the romance of the Three Kingdoms as, like, a Dynasty Warriors kind of thing. I thought that was cool. But, don't want to get off sidetracked. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, you know, click the like button. If you want to see more content and more future episodes, hit subscribe. You'll be notified when I upload a video. I try to keep a daily upload schedule. I sometimes don't do that, but, again, you know, upload speeds can differ. Like, this is probably going to take forever to upload because it's a fucking huge game. Huge gigabyte, too. And if you aren't interested in Total War, but found this video to be like a good appetizer of my channel, I've got horror games on the channel, I've got other strategy games, I've got some shooters. I really want to have like a very broad horizon of games I play. Not because, you know, not to like, you know, oh, you know, I throw some out there and people will watch it. No, I want to play, you know, put games on the channel that I feel are fun and worth showcasing. And, you know, because I play a wide variety of games already, so if I want to, you know, put games on the channel that, like, really, you know, sell that feature. You know. And, I didn't put this game on the channel as my choice. Well, I did, because I decided to upload it. This was from my friend, Homie Kuhn, as I said. Me and him love Total Warhammer. We love Warhammer. And he wanted to see a Greenskins campaign. I asked him if I could play WAAAAAGH, and he said yes. I think I already talked about this, but I wanted to go more into it, because this is one of his Christmas gifts I'm getting him. Same thing with Dread Delusion for Wilbulk, and XCOM for Ballin. So I hope you're all enjoying this, and I hope you're ready to bathe the world in a green tide, led by the Gritty Master, WAAAAAGH, the Great Green Prophet. I'll see you all same Zoggin time, same Zoggin channel. Praise Gork. Or Mork.